Hi guys, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel for this stress-free yoga practice. A beautiful way to release stress from the muscles in the body, but also the emotional stress that we carry day to day. I invite you today to start seated. We'll begin with some breath work. Grab your mat and I'll meet you shortly there. We're gonna come to seated. I wanna start with a few kind of gentle breaths that help relieve stress, that keep you relaxed and focused, and just really allowing yourself to notice if you're using breathing techniques throughout your day to calm down your stress, or if you tend to avoid those techniques and do other things that may or may not be helping you as well. So start simple. Right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly with me. And you're going to close your eyes. And you're going to take a big inhale into the right hand that's on your heart. And then exhale out of your left hand that's on your belly. Good. Inhale into right hand on heart. Exhale, left hand on belly. Right hand on heart. Notice the focus breathing. Left hand on belly. 2 more. Stay here. Inhale into left hand on belly. Exhale out of heart. I'm asking you to reverse the breath. It's hard. Left hand belly. So feel the belly fill up. Feel your hand rise. Exhale, heart. 2 more, belly. Really puff up the stomach. Good. Exhale, heart. 1 more, belly. Final, heart. Hands in your lap, eyes closed. 3 gentle breaths. Find your focus. Try 1 more. Inhale for a count of 4, 3. You're still inhaling, and 1. Exhale a little bit longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gather your hands together at your heart. Keeping the eyes closed, seated here. This is Sukhasana Pose, known as easy pose. Hands at heart center, known as Anjali Mudra. Lift the heart forward, reaching your pinkies forward, pulling your thumbs to your heart center, engaging the stomach muscles. Good. Take your time. Breath in. Exhale, blink your eyes open, release, and hopefully you feel a little bit more calm than when you started your practice. Let's take a nice big side stretch. You're going to reach up and over. So I can put my forearm down for you. That might feel like too much. So you can just use your hand. It's up to you. And really reach. And I want you to turn your gaze up to your palm. And think about creating space in your ribs. So can you create room from the outside of your hip up through the ribs? Good. Exhale through center side 2. So again, palm or forearm. And reach up and over. Lengthen and stretch and breathe. And you might feel very different side to side. You might feel very similar. And if you do this a lot, you may not even feel that deep of a stretch. Good. Exhale, come back to center. Switch the cross of your legs for me. So now they're probably crossed in a way that's not as comfortable or just not as normal to cross. Raise both arms up on your inhale. Interlace your fingers. You're going to flip your palms up to the sky. Mula Bandhasana. Reach your hands up. Now, tuck your chin to your chest. And then keep pushing up. Try to elongate your arm bones. Reach as high as you can. 3. Ribs in, belly tight. 2. Good. Exhale, seated twist to your right. So left hand comes behind you. And then look over your shoulder. or excuse me, if you're going to your right hand's behind you. But it doesn't matter. We're doing both sides. Good. Inhale, center, reach up high. Just pause here. And then exhale, twist the other way for me. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Good. Finding that nice range of motion, twisting and turning. And then exhale, come back to center. We'll take our first transition to our hands and our knees, which is your tabletop. Good. Spread your fingers. Top of your feet are down. You're going to inhale, look up to the sky as you fan your bottom and open up your chest. Now, tuck your chin for me. Really round out the spine. And then push that right to child's pose. Good. Do that again. Come forward, tabletop. Inhale, cow. Lift the heart, stick out the bum. Good. Exhale, tuck your chin for me. Stay here and now push your butt all the way back to child's pose. Last time, tabletop. This is a nice little dynamic flow. If you wake up and you need a little movement, you can try this one. Exhale, tuck the chin. So again, we want to round our upper back and then push the hips back to the heels. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and lay our forearms down. Bring your palms together in Namaste pose, so prayer pose, thumbs up, pinkies down for me. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to raise your butt into the air. And I want you to look at your toes. So this variation of dolphin pose with the hands together, pinkies down, helps me feel a little bit more alignment in my arm bones and hopefully helps you build a little bit more strength. Option 1, stay. Option 2, we're going to turn our eyes forward. Shift forward with me, bringing your shoulders forward. Exhale, push back. Look at your toes. Good. Shift forward, shoulders forward. See those fingertips. Exhale, push back. Do 2 more with me if that's okay. Shift forward. Shift back. Last rep, shift forward, or you're just holding dolphin, and then here we go. Push back. Drop your knees. Child's pose. Try to bring the right hand to the right foot, the left hand to the left foot. And this is your full balasana. So this is your child's pose, this really tiny pose here where you're in this small ball. You feel the light compression, but hopefully you also feel some rest. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. We look forward as our hands come forward. We shift our shoulder bones forward together. Tuck your toes with me and let's find our first Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is your down dog together. Now, I'm going to bend my knees slowly, like my heels are trying to touch, and then I'm just switching, almost like I'm walking in place or biking in place. Exhale, push it back. Now you might arrive in down dog and your shoulders are really tight. So you're instead maybe bending the elbows, trying to move the upper body. Feel your body soften, just breathe. Notice the sensation. 3. Good. 2. Exhale, look forward. And then let's walk our feet up to our hands, nice and gentle. Exhale, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. So can you tuck your chin? Can you bring your forehead a little bit closer to those shins? 3. Stretch out your hamstrings. 2. Good. Press down into your feet. When you're ready, rise to stand. Reach your arms up. Exhale, clasp your fingers behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Nice job. Take your knuckles down your tailbone, open up the chest. Exhaling, hinge forward, tuck your chin at the bottom, and then pull your knuckles over the head, stretching out your shoulders. So we call this sometimes a shoulder rinse. It's also known as yoga mudra. So noticing as you fold forward here with your hands in this variation, exhale, head falls. Good. Hands to low back, hands to ground. Breathe out. We're going to come to chair pose. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, Utkatasana. So take your bum, reach it out. Good. Sit down and hold. Squeeze your inner thighs together. One more full breath in with me. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift your spine, lengthen. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee on your inhale. Look forward, so try to pull your chest through. Nice. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Pull your hips back with me. Repeat. Inhale, we bend our knee forward. Look forward. There you go. Exhale, we pull our hips back. We look back. Do that one more time. Move gentle. Inhale, forward. Good. Exhale, pull it back. Now bend your knee forward. Step into high plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Push and lift the heart through. Good. Back to down dog where we went after we started those dynamic movements to begin practice. Raise the right leg up from the back of the mat for me. And then I want you to bend your knee and open up your hips. So feel the front of your right thigh. 3. Good. 2. Straighten the leg. Close the hip. Exhale, bring the foot back to meet the left foot. Look forward, step, walk, or jump up to your hands. Halfway lift your spine, lengthen, so reaching the heart through. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing, reach up, squeeze your inner legs together. And again, shoulder rinse. Interlace your fingers. Try to get the opposite thumb interlaced on top. So it's going to be a little bit of the awkward way. Inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Gaze back between your shins and lift up through your knuckles. 3. Stretch. 2. Good. Release, low back, and then to ground. Again, bend your knees with me. Inhale, strong legs, find chair. Take your bum, push it backwards. 3. 2, there you go. Exhale, fold for 1. Breath in, we lengthen, gaze forward. Breath out, right foot makes its way to the back of the mat. Now again, bend your left knee with me, sink down. Exhale, please straighten the front leg. We're moving in. We're moving out. There you go. One more round. Forward. And back. Bend your knee forward with me. Hold. Good. Exhale, high plank. Step with me. Chaturanga, that's your push-up. Remember, you can do more than one push-up or none at all. There you go. Push up with your heart. And now lift your hips. Down dog. Take the left leg up, please. Exhale, bend your knee and open the hips. Same thing we did on the right leg. Think about the thigh reaching up towards the sky as you stretch out your right leg. 3. 2. Straighten the leg. Close the hip. And then let the feet come together. Good. Now, right leg rises. Reach up on your inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Come up into high lunge for your first time, biceps by your ears. And now I'm practicing in socks just because my house is a little chilly, but just a reminder, if you are wearing them, they can make you slip and slide. So just be careful because you've kind of seen me do that a little bit. Arms nice and tall. I didn't wear my grippy socks. Good. And then on your next breath, you're going to put your right hand on your right hip for me. Your left arm is going to reach up and over to the right. And then you're going to gaze underneath your left armpit. 3. Side stretch. 2. So I'm looking to my left. And then on my next breath, my right arm is going to reach up to join my left arm. Exhale, frame your foot. Good. Now, what I want you to do here is lower the left knee once you're ready. Feel your hips sink forward, and we're going to straighten the right leg. for half split. So maybe take this right heel forward. Walk the hands out a little bit further if you need to, and then fold over your shin as you work to stretch out your right hamstring. So Ardha Hanumanasana half split pose. I like to play around with kind of taking my foot and pointing and flexing my toes just because it creates a little mobility in my ankle and my shin. But if you prefer just to be static in the pose, meaning hold still, you can do that too. One more full breath as you fold. Relax your elbows. Good. Slide the heel back those few inches it went forward. Re-bend your knee. Keep your left hand on the mat. Lift up through your left knee. And now raise your right arm up to the sky, stacking your shoulders. See if you can look all the way up to your right thumb. Good. Full breath in here for me. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Right hand lowers down, left foot steps up. Halfway lift your spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Return to that yummy chair pose. Just pretend like it's yummy so it's not hard. Pull your hands to heart center. And now twist to your right. Good. Keep your hips in line behind you as you rotate. Squeeze your inner thighs, lower your bum, twist. 3. Feel your belly lift up and over and past your thighs. 2. Inhale, chair pose, center, hold. Fold forward, exhale. Good. Flat back, look forward. Step to high plank, one foot and then the other. Option for 2 push-ups. Option for your normal vinyasa, or even drop the knees if you need to. But meet me back in down dog whenever you're done. Good. The 2 push-up option will just build a little bit more strength in the arms, so it's up to you. Lift up from your bottom. Good. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot through. Come up to high lunge. Again, notice if you're a little wobbly, try to find center, engage your core. Your back right leg is doing as much work as your front left leg. So remember, think about mirroring the work on both sides. Stay lifted. Now, take your left hand to your left hip, and you're gonna lean slightly to your left, and I'm gonna turn my gaze towards you as I move my eyes slightly up my ceiling and arm to get that lateral side bend, which should feel really good through your ribs, even into your low back if you're tight. Big breath, hold it. Good. Left hand meets right hand. Get tall. Good. Hands come down to the earth. Right hand stays directly where it is. Raise your left arm up, please. Twist. Look all the way up to your thumb. Keep your legs super firm, muscles engaged. 3, 2. Left palm lowers, so does the right knee. Good. Now walk the right knee back a little bit, and you're going to straighten your left leg. Slide your left heel forward. Pause here, half split pose, folding over the shin, toes are lifted. Again, bend and straighten the knee, or excuse me, not the knee, the foot, meaning point and flex. Or continue doing just holding that static pose, pulling your toes back towards your shin for me. One more breath, pulling those toes back. Good. Exhale, slide your heel towards you. Re-bend your knee. Pick up your right foot, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, prepare for chair, bend the knees and reach up. Utkatasana. So you might be able to drop your bum a little bit lower than the first time, so do that with me. Hands to heart center. Twist left. Good. Rotate. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. We're going to heel toe our feet apart. Grab opposite elbows, one and then the other, and then hang over your legs for me. You know, I have a client or two that really hates this because their hamstrings are super tight. So if that's you, you can always use blocks here or rest your hands on your thighs, all right? But if it feels okay, then just let your body really get heavy and hang over your legs. And feel this sensation of just releasing all the energy that you can. Side to side movements maybe. An enjoyable breath. Good. Release your hands to your mat. And then bone by bone, bring the feet back together. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Put your hands on your hips and help yourself stand up. Good. Raise your arms up with me. Inhale. Lean back. Now bend your elbows to the side. Baby back bend. Squeeze your elbows down. There you go. Re-extend the arms. Exhale, soft knees, bow forward. Take your flat back and here we go. Double push-up chaturanga, single push-up. Your choice of how you flow. Lower, lift, and then meet me in down dog. Exhale. Beautiful movement so far. Now I want you to take your right leg, reach it up into the air. Pull it to your left elbow and twist. Good. Try to tap your elbow. Send your knee all the way back up. And now step your foot forward. Come back to high lunge. Bring your arms up. Now we're going to repeat that side stretch. So right hand, right hip. Keep the right knee moving forward. And then reach your left arm over your head to the right, opening up the side of your body. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands back to your hips. Shift your chest forward. Reach your arms back, pinkies up, thumbs down. Try to pull your palms as close together as your back and your triceps allow. It's called a hovering crescent. Breath in. Inhale, reach up. Warrior 2. So back heel turns with me. Look at your right knee, bend it forward. Good. Exhale, forearm to thigh, or bring your hand down. Extended side angle pose. Look up to your left thumb if you can. Relax your mouth. Close your eyes. One more breath. Reverse your warrior. Straighten the right leg to do that. Reach up. So it's reverse triangle. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Good. Stay here. Bring your back knee to your right calf muscle. Pull it in. Step it back. Twice more. Pull it in. Step it back. Don't worry, my right butt is also tired. Pull it in. Step it back. Now put your left knee down again. Woo, good job. Inhale, slowly, carefully, bring your right hand to your right thigh. Bring your left arm to the sky. 3. We're going to twist right in 2. Exhale, left arm crosses, so get your tricep up and over your thigh bone. Good, palms together. And then glide your hands down, beautiful work. Twist, 3. Front foot is flat, spine is revolving. That's why it's called a revolved crescent twist. 2, there you go, one more breath. And then on your next inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, frame your foot. Good, plank. We're gonna lower all the way down to our belly together. Ready? Lower down. Good. Glide your hands back by your sides, palms face down. Push into your hands, lift up your chest and your legs for me. So get really long. 3, you're in locust pose. Shalabhasana, 2. Good. Exhale, lower. 1. Child's pose. Press it back. Take a rest. Forehead to the mat. About halfway through your movement, slow down the breath. See if you can feel your body become a little bit more quiet, a little bit more relaxed. On your next inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes. We meet in down dog where the sequence started. Good. Give yourself some room. Left leg rises on your inhale. Reach it up high. Pull your left knee to your right elbow. Remember that twist? Try to touch your elbow with your knee. Nice job. Reach your leg back up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. We come back to crescent together, reach up. Good. We repeat that side bend, left hand, left hip. Stretch. 3. Again, I'm kind of turning my gaze towards you. 2, but also slightly up. And 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hinge forward. Pinkies up, thumbs down. Now, if we were in person together and I were to press on your arms, you would be pushing back into my hands because of the effort in those arms, okay? Stay strong. Inhale, arms up, eyes up, look up, beautiful. Warrior 2, open, first time here on the left. So same as the first side, we focus on bending our knee and we chill. Good. Reach forward as your forearm moves to your thigh, or same as before, hand to inside of foot. Now, if I could perfectly see everybody, if I could cue every movement, I would ask you to look at your toes, your ankles, your knees. So you got to do that yourself. Look at your front foot. Make sure it's facing forward. Look at your left knee. Make sure it's in line with your ankle. Feel both of your feet pressing down into your mat. One more breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Let your left leg straighten, so give yourself some room here. Good. Cartwheel the palms to the mat and let your right knee come down to the ground. So you went from a grounded back heel to the ball of your foot. Left hand to thigh bone, right arm up, big move, knee down, crescent moon. Right arm reaches high as you bend your left knee forward. Good. Take a big breath. Revolved crescent twist. Right elbow crosses. Hands greet the heart. My spine turns towards you. And then ideally you look down if your neck is tight, so you look at your left foot. If your neck feels good, you look left, so I'm looking towards my curtain. Or if your neck feels dandy, you can look slightly up and back towards your left elbow and shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pivot, come back to center. Reach up to the sky for me. Good. Exhale, frame your foot. Pick up your back right knee. Transition high plank. Step. And again, we lower to our belly, bone by bone by bone. Now, option 1, you can repeat what we did before. So you can glide your hands back, palms face down, and really work here to push into the mat. Option 2, you can interlace your fingers over your bottom and bring yourself up that way, okay? I'm going to stick to option 1. Find your locus, lift it up. If lifting the legs starts to pinch the back, then don't do that. Look at my head here, slightly tuck your chin. A lot of us have our faces forward, so try to hug in. 3, 2, lift, lift, lift. Now here's your big transition, go flat. Hands by the shoulder bones, by the nipple line. Tuck your toes, ready? Firm your legs, high plank in 3, 2, see if you can press straight up, get strong, beautiful. Down dog, exhale. Open your mouth. Good, let that energy go. Breath in, lift your butt, breath out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, find your feet for me. Once you get to those feet, forward fold. Good, bottom up, head down, hang heavy. 3, 2, 1. Stand up slowly. You can take your time, just roll the spine. We're going to move into figure 4. So you're going to bring your left knee up to your chest. Cross your left ankle over your thigh. Place your hands on your thighs as you push your booty out with me. Good. Flex your left foot, meaning it's active. Chill here, or bring your hands down. Good. Continue to stretch the outside of your left hip, specifically the glute med and the piriformis. And then just hold. 3 more breaths. If your hands are on the mat with me, maybe bring your hands back to your shins. Good. Ooh, almost fell over. Bring your left knee all the way up with me. Stand tall. Now cross your left foot over your right foot. Squeeze your inner thighs tight. And you're going to fold forward. Now walk your fingertips to the left. So I'm going to kind of pivot my hips towards you, which is going to give me room to rotate. 3. Feel the pull on the outside of your right hip. 2. Right IT band, right hamstring. Exhale, come back to center. Now, keep your legs crossed for now. Walk it out to plank. Exhale, unwind. Side plank, so just keep your hands where they are, but drop your feet to the left, and then raise your right arm straight up. Remember, you can always lower the left knee if it's a lot of effort on the wrist and shoulder. You have 1 more big inhale for me here. Exhale, high plank. Knee down chaturanga or regular chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Child's pose, lift up through the hips. And then again, I think I said child's pose. Down dog, lift up through the hips, sorry. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. I realized I said that. I was like, what am I doing? Good. Exhale, fold. When you're ready, slowly stand up. Nice. And then we're going to do figure 4 on the right leg. So you're going to stand on your left leg. Bring your right knee up. Flex your right foot. Cross it over the thigh. I'm having trouble balancing, sorry. Hands at heart, sink. Maybe forearms to shin, sink. Exhale, hands in front of you. Good, breathe. Relax and soften. Shoulders down the back. And then again, you may or may not be this deep, but if you are, bring your hands back to your heart with me. We have 3 more breaths. You might even have those hands on your thighs, really trying to open the outside of the right hip from all the sitting, walking, running, biking you might do. Now, firmly stand up. Pull your right knee straight up to the belly button. Hold it. Strengthening your ankle. Strong stance. Beautiful. Cross. Right foot over left. Squeeze your inner thighs really tight, like you're making a fist. And then fold forward. Now, pivot to the right. So your little twist will go to the right. And then we'll get a nice pull through your left IT band, which runs laterally to your left hamstring and quad muscles. And then your IT band. 3. Should feel good. 2. Now, walk your hands forward. Keep your ankles crossed. We're going to uncross shortly as we walk it out to plank. Exhale, plank. Now, just drop your feet to the right and then peel your left arm straight up. Right knee down if you need to. 3, 2, high plank, maybe double chaturanga if you're here for that extra power. Up dog. Down dog. Look at your toes. Beautiful work. Just breathe. Long gaze forward for me, guys. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Nice floats, lift and lengthen. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. You are strong. Now, in this fold, I want you to take your hands, grab the back of those calf muscles, and then pull your face even closer in. Lift up to the tailbone. 3, 2, standing splits. Hands come down. Use your blocks if you need to. Put your right hand back behind the right calf muscle as you lift the left leg up. Now, take your right thumb to the crease of your right hip. Pull your right hip back to lift your left hip higher. 3, good. Little self-assist there. 2, exhale, both hands down. Pause and look forward. Left leg is still in the air, please. Lower your left leg to the height of your butt. Now, I'm going to turn my back to you as I glue my right hand down. Roll my left toes towards the curtains behind me and away from you. And then my left arm comes up, Ardha Chandrasana. Here's your half moon. So I want you to turn your entire chest to your left. I want you to stack your shoulders and soften your right knee. Can you look down your belly button and see your left big toe? Stay. One more breath. Left hand down and then slowly roll the left hip closed and then put the foot down. And if that was hard, it's a hard transition, so really good job. Rest. Take a breath in, blow out a candle. Let's do all that again on the other side, pretty please. Left hand, left calf muscle. Right hand to the ground, right leg up. 3. Lift your right leg, standing split. 2. Now take that left thumb to the crease of your left hip. Pull your left hip back behind you. Lift your right leg higher. Hold. Stretch. One more big breath in standing split. Left hand to the mat. Right leg to the height of your butt. Look forward, kind of like a half lift. Now, as I roll my chest in line with you, and my thigh and my toes, do the same for yourself. Open it up to the right. And then try to raise the right arm up. Breathe. Are you breathing? The answer is yes. If this right leg is not firmly in the air, put it there. 3. If you have fallen, try to get back into it. 2. Look at your mat. Put your right hand down. Put your right foot down, and we can be done with that. Exhale, fold forward. Take your time to stand up, bone by bone by bone. Good. Give me a backward shoulder circle on the right 3 times. 1, 2, big backstroke, 3. On the left, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, both arms up high. Exhale, soft knees, bow forward. Now, it's not Malasana, which is deep squat, but it looks like it. Turn your toes out, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, but keep your heels about only an inch apart. Okay, so my heels are only 1 inch apart. Raise your heels as you send your knees out. Again, my feet are only 1 inch apart. And then bring yourself down as low as you want to. Good. Exhale, maybe your head touches. Remember, a block can be here too. Breathe. You should feel like a little baby grasshopper with your knees up high, your head down low, how they have those long legs that help them pop forward. And if you're like, no, I don't feel like that, that's okay. Straighten your arms, look forward. Good. Exhale, final standing forward fold. Halfway lift. Give me a nice strong vinyasa, 1 foot and then the other. Lower, maybe a double push-up. That means do a push-up, do it again. And then exhale, down dog, lift up through your booty. Good. Let's get into some seated side stretching. Drop your knees. Now, you don't have to turn at all, but I'm going to turn on my mat. We're going to extend our right leg to the right. I am not bringing my left foot to my inner thigh. I am keeping my left foot over here, okay? So acknowledge space. Don't bring them to touch. Right palm up, like you're going to put something in your hand and carry it. Put your thumb underneath your right calf muscle. So some of you are going to be like this. You're like, my forearm doesn't go down. Some of you are going to be able to get your forearm down. So try to do that. Right forearm down. My thumb is locked underneath of my calf muscle. And then I'm going to roll my left ribs by turning my chin and my eyes up. Roll. Now, stay. This might be plenty. Or left arm. Maybe keep reaching. Maybe you can grab your foot with your left hand, which I cannot demo. Definitely too tight to do that right now. 3, 2, big stretch for me. Exhale, safely come up. So you want to come up real slow. Woo. And then just switch your legs. Good. So those are called seated lateral stretches. Seated lateral wide-legged stretches. Good. Left hand. Lock it underneath the calf muscle. See if you can get your whole forearm down. Right hand. Roll the ribs. You might feel real stiff, so just stay right here. Or right arm up. And then think about a rainbow shape over the head. So can that right arm draw a rainbow to grab your left foot? And if you're like, cute idea, not today, then that's okay. 3, 2, good, 1, hand to hip, or ribs, and slowly come up. Both legs out wide. You're going to have to find a little bit of movement in the hips and pelvis, kind of realigning the butt. Sit up really tall. And this might be a beautiful place to stay, so in a nice seat. Or walk your hands forward. Up to you. You might be blessed with space in your hips and hamstrings, so maybe you put your head down. And if you're not, that's okay. Just work on the space that you do have. And breathe. 3. Good. Relax. 2. Stay peaceful. And then on one, gently glide yourself up, 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 up. Good. Exhale, we'll bring our feet together. So the feet are going to touch. The bending of the knee is going to shorten the hamstring, all right? So this is going to be more of an outer hip, low back focus now. So sit up tall, and then exhale, lean forward with me when you're ready. Bound angle pose. Now you can continue to hold your feet, or you can walk your hands out in front of you. It's up to you. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself upright. Good. Bring your knees to neutral. Scoot your bum forward. And then lay down onto your back. Hug your knees tightly to your chest and rock from one side to the other. And just feel your energy start to calm down. Yeah, layer back up. If you took off layers, you can be warm. And then keep hold of the right leg. Let's lay our left leg all the way down. Right leg to sky. Pull the leg towards you. We didn't do a whole lot of standing hamstring stretching except folding forward. So you might feel a little tight. Then I want you to reach for the side of your right foot. Pull the knee down into the armpit for half happy baby. So your left leg ideally stays long, but if your left leg is tight, you can always bend your left knee and plant your foot. Just breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Right knee hugs into chest. And then switch it for me. Left knee comes in, right leg lays down. Good. Exhale, left leg rises. So first we take the hamstring stretch. And then we move the knee to the armpit for half happy baby. Right leg stays long, or bend your knee, plant your foot. And you would do that if your hip flexor is screaming at you to do it. Your body will tell you if you need to do that. Exhale, hug your left knee back in. Take a full body stretch, arms overhead, legs long. Point your toes, flex your feet, stretch out, and then bend your knees, place your feet underneath of your kneecaps. Good. Exhale, soften. Ground your palms next to you. Press down into your palms and your feet. Elevate your hips up to the sky. Lift up through your ribs. Firm your glutes. Bridge pose. I want you to take 3 more solid breaths. So inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, hug the legs in, push the hips up, 2. 1 more big, full breath, lift up, up, and away. And then peacefully place the spine all the way down onto the earth. Good. Bring your knees back into your chest. I want you to sit all the way up, so rock up and down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Sit up how we started, right hand to heart, left hand to belly. I want you to take 5 breaths on your own here, breathing into your right hand on your heart, breathing out of your left hand that's on your belly. 4 more, right hand on heart, really slow down the breath. Left hand on belly. Last 3. Final round. Just rest your hands in your lap. Take 3 more breaths. Close your eyes if you don't mind. And then once you complete breath 3, I then invite you to lie down onto your backs in your Shavasana. I'm going to stay seated here in meditation while you lay down on the earth for your final resting pose together. I invite you to calmly feel the body. Move towards rest. To slow down your day by being still in this exact moment. To reach towards complete stillness, being able to detach yourself from things around you that need to be done in this very moment. Take about 3 more breaths in Shavasana. I'll be quiet. Reach your arms over your head and your legs long. Exhale, start to find some movement. Maybe hugging your knees in, maybe rolling to one side. And then very slowly think about coming to seated in your next breath or 2. Hands reach the heart. Find a moment where you can really offer the ability to relax back to your body, as it offers so much to you and how you use it every single day. Little self-care, not just for, the physical body, but also that emotional reset. Let's bow forward together. Namaste. Feel free to continue sitting, meditating, being quiet, and thank you for practicing.